What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to Wrestling Revolution 3D on the PC on Steam. I am in a new faction, and I have decided this faction with myself, Sergeant Slaughter, and Luke Harper shall be called the Chopping Block. And we have a match here against Vile Ant's team at the pay-per-view. So let's do this. Vile Ant and Kevin Owens are the tag team that we're going off against. I don't know who Vile Ant is. I'm assuming that's one of the, created characters that are in Federation Online and whatever else. But I had a tag team with her once, and I think we won that match, or did we lose? At this point, I don't recall. Anyway, she has a microphone, so I'm sure we'll be hearing what Vile Ant has to say on this fine Monday morning. What's good? Here comes the chopping block, and you're on it. Welcome to Monday. Obviously, No Mercy last night. Things to discuss here on No Mercy, definitely. Some things to discuss about that particular show, and some, news bits here and there. Anyway. Hey, Attack Slug, can you believe that we've been booked to face each other in this match? Yeah, things could get awkward. I hope you appreciate it. I can't go easy on you just because we're friends. When? Don't worry. Wouldn't have it any other way. Can't afford to lose this match either. I mean, when were we ever friends? Why, I don't know who you are, Vile Ant. Oh, double team maneuver with Sarge. Anyway. So obviously, for this channel, most significantly last night, we have a new commercial spot, like an actual, produced commercial spot for 2K18. Featuring Snoop Dogg, talking about stuff and having wrestlers on it, and it was pretty cool. I liked it more than I liked last year's commercial. So that's definitely a plus in the right direction. But most significantly, and the thing that certainly had people talking about that commercial, was the fact that it featured the Hardy Boys were in that commercial. So everyone's like, Hardy Boys confirmed? And I'm like, I would imagine so. There is wow, Kevin Owens just eating them knees to the face. Just knees to the face, Kevin Owens. That's most of your health gone. Certainly, having them in there, and if they weren't in the game, that would be messed up. That would be messed up. Rope break? No, rope break. Wow, that was fast. Attack Slug, holler if you heard me. Chopping block, successful in this tag team match, playa. Whoa! I would imagine his profile would suffer considerably from that. $8,000 on that tag team match, playa. I was trying to finish a video at 9 in the morning before these people outside are doing this lawn care, but apparently if you hear buzzing, that's because of lawn care. My apologies. Dean Ambrose has an illness. He's down with the sickness. Good old JR renewed his contract. Rising Sun has become significantly more popular in recent weeks, with ratings up to 89%. John Bones Jones, I thought, he was free agent and now he's going to AAW, so, okay. Now we have a solid steel cage tag team match versus Stone Cold Steve Austin's team. This may have been the unfortunate side effect of joining a faction. Now, I did beat Stone Cold when he was part of the team with Daniel Bryan. Will he have Daniel Bryan as a partner again here on this show? Nope! It's Bray Wyatt. It's the eater of pinfalls, Bray Wyatt, and Stone Cold Steve Austin, locked in a cage with the chopping block. Son, what? Anyway, additionally, we have there's going to be some news at some point today about 2K18. People are speculating if they're going to mention the season pass and what is in that. I'm obviously filming this show at 9 in the morning. That information is not out there yet. Obviously, by the time the show is on the air at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, that info will be out there. I'll discuss it in tomorrow's show. But, that's kind of how it is when you film these daily in the morning. News tends to hit later in the day when I film these on the East Coast with 2K in the West Coast and whatnot. So, time zones and things. Why didn't Stone Cold and Bray go through the door? There's a door. Too stupid. I've remained undefeated for the past 10 weeks now, and quite frankly, it's getting a little boring. It seems that nobody in AAW has what it takes to give me a decent challenge. Careful what you wish for, Attack Slug! I'll turn your winning streak into a... Yeah, okay. Okay, Steve. Okay. Into a streak of Steve Weisers. Also, this is tornado tag rules, obviously, because we're in a cage. No tagging in, tagging out. Also, no DQs. So, wait. Why does it say get out? Are we tagging in and tagging out in a cage match? What in the blue hell? Really? Really? Okay, well. Stunner! Wow, that was early. Wow, Stone Cold. That was, certainly something. Anyway, we definitely had to get into some stuff last night from No Mercy. Diggity Dog. Socko. No mercy. Stone Cold, no, you're not getting out of this cage. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not happening. I mean, it might happen, but not happening. We have a debut for Asuka, officially, at TLC, which is October the 22nd. And that'll be interesting, because it's the Raw Women's Division, and as we know, no one is ready for Asuka. But, good that she is progressing well in her collarbone injury, and that she is clear to come back, in that time frame. That's definitely good news, and definitely dangerous for the rest of the Raw Women's Division. Roll up! Roll up! 2! Not quite. Not quite. Alright, so where do I even begin with No Mercy last night? Obviously, a lot of my immediate thoughts happened in Grimm's reactions video last night, so obviously, go watch that. But how can I expand upon that on this show? Finn Balor, I'm pretty convinced that those were blue trunks. Those were a slate blue, if you will. Referee, no! Earl Hebner. I didn't mean to do it, Earl Hebner. Oh! Earl Hebner just gave me a pile driver. Wow. Okay. That happened. And now Stone Cold is obviously going to capitalize on Earl Hebner just beating on me. Yeah, so a lot of controversy on the color of Balor's trunks. That match was okay. I don't know what you do now between Balor and Bray. I don't know that you keep going with those two, because why? I mean, you could, but why? You've had the Demon and the Man and the Man and the Man and the Man and the God, and I think Bray Wyatt, before the match, announcing that he was a god, should have disqualified him, because it was a man versus man match. You can't cheat like that, Bray. Come on now. Anyway, so stupid. So stupid. Before that, though, Jason Jordan. People don't like him. Why? I mean, well, outside of his very kind of terrible mic skills, which we knew he was not, like, his charisma on the microphone, not really there, and we knew that in NXT before he had Chad Gable. Like, that was kind of the point of having Chad Gable, right? So, I don't know. I'm gonna escape. I'm just gonna leave Steve here. I'm gonna get out. Can I do that in the... I'm not even sure I can do that. Springboard from the top! I don't know. I guess pinfalls, but we'll go pinfall. That's fine. I've done it before. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Yeah, Jason Jordan, I don't know if they're trying to prep a heel turn here, because, man, whoever wrote his post-match stuff, first of all, why have that if you're going to lose? But second of all, whoever had that scripted, you know what, Miz? You really suck. And I'm like, what? What? Even? Why would you even? That's terrible. Unless you're, like, the crowd was already in the match, but, and you're, like, not behind Jordan, who's a great wrestler, like, no doubt. Talented in the ring. But otherwise, not so much. So, why you would... Yeah, stand there, Bray. Stand there, Bray. So there's your shock and awe. Bray Wyatt in a match did not eat the pinfall. And what is Luke Harper even doing? What? Headbutt. What? Steve Austin requiring stitches after the match, much like Cesaro. Hey, Attack Slug. My hatred for you has gone way beyond wanting to beat you in the ring. Dean Ambrose? Why? Why, Dean? I want to tear every hair out of your head, so I challenge you to a hair versus hair match. Wait, what? I'm wearing a hat. What does it matter, Dean Ambrose? Okay, it's a date. Sure. Second week of October. Enjoy your hair. While you... Actually, I need a haircut right now, so... while you still have it. Now, overall, in my predictions, the only match I got wrong was the main event. Which is pretty good for me. Usually I'll kind of go half and half, or, you know, perhaps a little bit better than that, but, yeah, I did pretty good. Doink the Clown has improved. Rey Mysterio left Super Lucha Libre to get a career at Maple Leaf Grappling. Oh, here we go, Booker T. Now, moving on past the fans just booing Jason Jordan, and this is intentional to eventually get to a heel turn, then they're doing a good job. If they're trying to go, okay, no, he's like a face, like he's Roman, they're doing a bad job. They put the Cruiserweight title on Enzo. And people were not happy. They were pretty salty about it. And I'm like, look, Hornswoggle was a Cruiserweight champion. I'm not that concerned. Look, you want folks watching 205 Live, right? You want somebody who has marketability, right? Then you put the belt, at least for a little bit, on Enzo. If they can put the belt on Tozawa for a little bit, they can put the belt on Enzo for a little bit and get more eyeballs on their product. And then put the belt back on somebody respectable, like Neville or Cedric or whatever, you know? There are definitely, like, there are avenues to go down, and if people aren't watching the show because they don't know who the guys are, or they don't care who the guys are, then you get the belt on Enzo, people watch the show, and perhaps they become invested in the other characters on the show. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. We don't know. It's possible. Elsewhere, we have Seth Rollins' his finishing move. If you paid attention to the commentary last night, his finishing move has a name. It is the King's Landing, which I am told is a Game of Thrones thing. I don't watch Game of Thrones. I wouldn't know. Anyway, so yes, that is, it finally has a name. What is essentially a ripcord V-trigger has a name now, and it is the King's Landing. I see a lot of folks not understanding that was actually said on commentary. Oh man, Booker T! What? What was that? What's up with that? Booker T just with the ankle lock, with the Kurt Angle on me, just... Wow, Booker T, wow. Wow. Am I injured now? What even happened? A minute and a half with Booker T. Luke Harper's skill has improved. Who is he even fighting to improve? Sami Zayn released. Oh man, that's a shocker. Daniel Bryan is glad Sami Zayn has left. Wait, they were friends. They were a tag team. What happened? Kevin Owens is glad. Okay, that's great. That's great. I hit a button. What the hell? I just missed whatever that Stone Cold thing was. I hit... Apparently, if you accidentally hit the triggers here, it goes through the thing, and that's... Oh, man. British Bulldog is sad that Jim Neidhart left. No, more importantly, Kevin Owens is happy that Sami Zayn left. That's awesome. Well. We'd like to release the Attack Slug theme song, and we're willing to pay $41,000 for the rights. No! You can't have my music rights, Mr. Executive Guy. Sorry. They weren't worth that money anyway. It's impossible to do business with you morons. Yeah, thanks, guy. You look like a scumbag. No thanks. Listen, Daniel Bryan thinks he owns this place and has been giving a lot of people a hard time. Rusev, number one. Would you consider taking him out for us? There's $14,000 in it for you if you do. I mean, sure. Why not? Sure. I'll teach him a lesson. Thanks for doing this. It'll be worth it. Why is he a bully? What? Oh, we're doing this now. Okay. Hey, D-Bry. How you doing? Oh! He drop-kicked himself through a freaking set of stairs. What? Yeah, okay. And Luke Harper's here to help. Sure. Daniel Bryan, you are on the chopping block. Anyway, Roman Reigns, predictably beating John Cena, is going to film a movie, so that was kind of, not even shocking in any way, but folks were still mad. That match had 4 attitude adjustments, including an avalanche attitude adjustment, and Roman Reigns kicks out of all 4, hits that Superman punch, hits a spear, and wins the match. And folks were not happy. And I'm like, look, the intention behind this match originally was to get Roman over with the fans. Clearly, it didn't work. And they're going to go into WrestleMania with that intention in mind, to get him over with the fans before he eventually beats the Beast, who nobody else has been able to beat. It's a face-off, it's a stand-off. Too bad. You shouldn't have picked up the belt that is held by Luke Harper, D-Bry. I'm sorry. You're just getting this chair all upside your backside, and I win. I took him out and made that 14 grand, baby. Just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep going. He's already dead. He's already dead. I wanted that title, D-Bry. I'm still mad about it. And the last match for today, a tag team match versus the Miztourage, or whoever Miz is teaming with in this game. That ref looks exhausted. Why is the ref so exhausted? Anyway, yeah, so... Oh, Rusev. Well, I just helped you, Rusev. What the hell? That's not cool. Anyway. Yeah, that stuff with Roman, they were still... He did, like, the hand raise at the end. Still bowing him. Still... That didn't work for The Rock at the Rumble. It's not gonna work for John Cena. Come on now. So, Cena goes to do his thing, and Roman's gonna hang out, and a lot of folks are concerned. Actually, no, before we get to that, Brock winning that match was just not good. So, either you're exposing Braun as not being that good, or I don't know what that match was, because Brock and Joe was great. Look out, everybody. It's Attack Slug, the master of the Slug Stomp. That's right. Did you seriously think that a pathetic move like that worries a real warrior like me? I mean, it should. You should be worried, because when I hit the Slug Stomp, the match is over. The match will be over once I catch you with my overhead neck breaker. Your entire career will be over. You mean the skull-crushing finale? Oh no. Miz? Is that what you mean? I'm not sure what you mean. Anyway. So yeah, the main event, not very good. Honestly, Cena and Roman, that was not, I mean, it was just spamming finishers. Like, it wasn't really a great match. It was okay. But here's the thing. They built both those matches as WrestleMania caliber events. And those were not WrestleMania caliber matches on either end of those two main matches, which is just kind of sad. Honestly, that tag match was the best match on the show. And holy crap, Cesaro, just Superman, Swiss Cyborg. Just so impressive. So, yeah, Braun and Brock just did not deliver in a way that Braun and, I'm sorry, Brock and Joe did. So, whose fault is that? Who knows? But it just wasn't great. So, and also, they should have put the belt on Braun. If they're seriously having Lesnar have a 1-year title reign until Mania, just so Roman can beat him again and have the fans boo it out the building again, that's messed up. Like, it's not gonna work. Now, back to where I'm concerned. There's your Slug Stomp to the Miz. Rope break. Back to where I'm concerned. A lot of folks are pointing to, oh, hey, if there's one way that you can finally, that you can finally, maybe, fingers crossed, get folks to cheer for Roman Reigns, he's going to be on Miz TV tonight. And that, to me, and a lot of folks say that, oh, well, that means that they're going to get into this thing that they had rumored about Roman going after the IC title from The Miz to kind of, stun her, to kind of have a program in the meantime, for whatever. And obviously, when you have The Miz, you have the Miztourage. Now, how does one man combat the Miztourage? And the clear answer there would be the Shield. Now, keeping in mind, the Shield made their in-ring debut at TLC, so it would come full circle to have them reform for TLC. But also, that's kind of, people are, making the assumption that is the one way, Uranage, to get Roman Reigns cheered again, right? And honestly, I think it might have the opposite effect. It might make people boo Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. That might happen. So I wouldn't count on that being the actual way to get them to cheer for Roman Reigns. But that's the one thing they haven't done yet. So will they go there? Maybe. Doink the Clown and Rusev have defeated Shawn Michaels and Triple H to become the new tag team champions of AAW. That's an interesting tag team. Rusev number 1. Wait, they've canceled next week's TV taping? I was going to fight Dean Ambrose in a hair versus hair match. What happened? No. Booker T hired AJ Lee as his new manager. Booker T has fallen out with his friend. Wait, what? He hired her as a manager and then is no longer friends with her. What is happening? Nikki Bell's attitude has deteriorated. So I'm still having a hair versus hair match, and it will be a submission match So I will make sure to make my one of my finishers into a submission and do that tomorrow. Tune in for that. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. See you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.